What you talking about?
What the fuck? I'm streaming. I fucking know. I'm just kidding. What's up, fam? What's up? What's good? Land of mashups, trap and dubstep, Volmix, the land of mashups, guru unto my aspiring racer DJ Volmix again. Navi Amag, man. What's up, ninjas? What's up, ninjas? Y'all know I put ninjas just because I mean nigga, but I just, you know, I say ninja. So only the true OGs get that while I'm saying ninja, because it's like, what's up, ninjas? What's up, nigga? So, you know, just a little bit of a bad joke there. Hopefully y'all laughing. I just woke up, man. If you follow me on Instagram, you know why the fuck I woke up. Some fucking asshole, yo. I was sleeping, you know. I finished Confessions Revolution Volume 3, so I took a long break, much needed break. On Thursday, I went out, got drunk really badly. Friday, I woke up, worst hangover of my life. Saturday, I woke up, I was like, but then the fight was going on, so I had to clean the house, and then I had people over. So now it's Sunday, and I haven't gotten shit done. So I think I need to make a song about that, like a house song, like drink on Thursday, ain't gonna get shit done till Monday. Yep. And then Monday, you still feel a little like shit. Maybe I'm just getting too old. Like maybe I'm just 26, you know. It ain't the time to party no more, son. You know, you gotta stop. All right. Anyways, I was gonna do something. I forgot. The fuck was I gonna do? I think I was gonna hear this song with this Asian girl. Yo, okay. I got no money. Can I? Yeah, send your track in G. No one's donated, so that's good news for everyone. But until one person donates, they fuck it up, and then everyone's like, "Fuck." Yo, send your G pack is amazing. Thank you, Dean. Worked really hard on it, my dude. You know, and I always have doubts. Nothing's always gonna be perfect, but it was the best I could do for a couple months' work. So hopefully, you know, it's coming to good use. I've sent it to a couple of night bass and confession artists. So, you know, I'm hoping that they use it in their productions, and if any of them ever, you know, like do like how they did the track, or they go to Dance Fair or Aid and they show the track, you know, that's where you start to see the promo of that working. So hopefully, you know, it goes like that and they like it that much. All right, let's get going. All right, so the first song I got is from Mel's Valen, Techno Glow instrumental. I got this Asian girl wearing this nice coat. You know, if that's you, what's up, mommy? Honestly, you know, I have an Asian wife. I've always had Asian fever, so I have good hopes coming into this song. As I hit play, I might get a little horny knowing this. But at the same time, she ain't no techno hoe, because, you know, I don't think this is techno. I think this is like some future bass kind of shit. Like, this is what I'm feeling. I knew it! I knew it! You can just fucking tell. Yeah, and you ain't no techno hoe. You ain't no techno hoe, G. Nah, okay. Nah, you know what? You know what? I need to stop you there. You ain't no techno ho. I told you that. I already fucking knew it. The moment I saw the picture and I saw your little thing, I already knew you were a fucking hipster and you were making future bass. For some reason, like all my hipster friends, and a lot of them are Asian, like this kind of stuff. However, you know, as you know, as the song went along, I was like, you know, there's a bit too much reverb. But I can fuck with this, you know. I can dance to it. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's okay. And then the more it went along, we got to the 1 minute mark, and for some fucking reason, I don't know, like your music theory went out the window and you were like, fuck it. And now you have this, a lot of like sounds playing that aren't really harmonically the same. You know, I'm talking out of my ass when I say that. I'm just saying it's out of tune, but I'm trying to sound smart. You know, it sounds like, you know, out of key, I guess. That's all I have to say. I don't know. Maybe I need to be some kind of intellect when it comes to this, like have an open mind, like classical music. Now we're back to where it's kind of good. So I think that's all I need to say about that one. I mean, mixing creativeness, I don't know, man. The chord's just not giving me the vibe. I don't know, for me, it was just like all the sounds, they didn't really work well together, like to the extent, you know. It's like we know it can go over 9,000 in terms of power level, but y'all giving me this short little power level, and it just didn't work out well. Like, it didn't mix good. I've seen songs where they do this kind of stuff and everything works really well. But in this one, sadly, nothing happened. And sadly, you know, even though I do like Asians, I still have to say that I did not like that part. All I have to say, I mean, props to you, though. Creative mixing, you know, with the reverb. I personally didn't like it. But, you know, if you like the way it sounds like, nothing wrong with that. Just keep in mind, you know, some people will be like, oh, how do I make it work then? Fuck, I don't know. G, be in key. I said everything. I said you're out of key. I said I don't like the reverb in the mix. I said all the sounds playing together aren't good. But then when the guitar comes in, now we're back and it's kind of chill. So maybe you should go to that part where I talked a lot of shit on and hated a little and fix it. All right, next one. 101, Move My Body. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get some free ones, homies. Let's see who submitted. Yo, vato.
Back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body. My body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body.
I like the I don't know. I feel like that could be a little bit louder, but man, everything else sounded pretty good. Maybe a bit more mid-lows on that bass, but other than that, you know, that's just being really picky about it. I have to say something or else, yeah, you know, people are gonna be like, ah, fuck this one.
My body back and forth.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't really like the crowd effects as much anymore. You know, I know for big room we use them and shit, but I don't know, man. I don't really like when you have in the background like fucking people cheering. Like, what are they cheering about? You moving your body back and forth? I'm like, and then everyone's going, yeah, bitch. You know, maybe have like some fucking sirens or, you know, like robbing a bank. Someone's in the fucking bank and moving back and forth can mean like, you know, move the money back and forth. I don't know. But
My body back
I don't like. I don't.
and forth. Move my body back 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 and forth. Move my body.
Yeah, so pretty cool rough draft song. You know, I agree. There's still a lot you could do with it to have a little bit of fun. You got like the rough draft done for it. My biggest suggestion when you're done with a track like this, my dude, is to leave it sitting for like a fucking month and then you send it to me on a fucking stream with a donation. Just kidding, man. No, just like, you know, play the song through one more fucking time and sit down with like a notebook, the little black book or something, and let it play out. And just, if you get any more ideas for it, like, oh, something here needs ear candy here, like write it down. You know, vocal can have like cool effects to play with the crowd more, you know, like stuff like that is what it's needed in the song. Little ear candy, little things that will make me go like, ooh, fuck that, what the fuck was that? You know, like that's like the biggest thing, you know, when you hear like a pro song that's really good. It gives you that feel like you're like, okay, the drop's been repeating a lot, and then they do this little change that's simple, but at the same time you're like, oh shit, that was cool, you know. Like, so this is what that song lacks a bit, the variation, but also that those ear candy moments where that one sound tickles my fancy and it makes me forget about how repetitive your little loop was, and then I just vibe to it again because of that little ear candy moment. But that's what I suggest you do, honestly. And then if you can't come up with anything else for the fucking track, well, you know, you can send it to someone else for ideas, and, you know, vice versa. But that's all I have to say about that one. Wasn't that bad, dude. The reason I haven't worked on it in a month is because my laptop is being fixed at the moment. So what computer are you on right now, G? You at the library or what? Okay, anyways, the next one is Rob June. It's called Waiting. Black Mill has been a huge influence of mine. I don't know who he is. I am very pleased with this track. It is much different from my other house-inspired tracks. Well, I know you ain't no techno ho. Okay, so you're probably making something else. Yep, you ain't no techno ho, G. I'll play that shit one more time for you. Rob June. You ain't no techno ho. All right, my dude, let's hear it. Alright, so right now you have a lot of shit in your track. What I suggest for you, Rob June, to do is to go to your fucking track and literally sit there and just think about your life. Be like, there's so much shit going on. What can I remove? You know, what can I remove from this shit? So you start taking things off, right? So you're like, oh, you don't really need this fucking atmosphere. Let's take that shit off. You know, you look at the drums. Yeah, you hear them. You're like, oh shit. Yeah, I don't think I need these motherfucking drums, my dude. So then you take the fucking drums off. Maybe a drum loop. Maybe you have like 5 drum loops going. So, you know, you're just like, oh shit, this is too much. So you take that shit off, right? You're sitting there. You heard my feedback. You know, go through it and just do this. And then you hear the main melody of the song, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this shit. Yeah, this is some good shit, nigga. So you have that, you know, kick drum, some simple drums, maybe a little atmosphere, but that's about it. It's all you need. Right now, it sounds like a cluttered fucking mess, dude. So, you know, in my life, you should just, no, sorry, in my opinion, you should go into your track and just start taking things off. Even you can do the same shit, you know? Like, if you have, like, a lot of shit and you're like, Martin Garrix had a long-ass fucking chain. He had 5 OTTs on that bitch. Maybe I only need 1 OTT, like Sen said that one time. Yeah, I only need 1. You know, it's like you fucking, you have so much, like, it just sounds like you overdid it. You sound like a tryhard, dude. Like, super tryhard. Like, you overdid it, literally, to the point where it was like, fuck. Like, fuck. So, because you have a lot of drums going, like, it doesn't make any sense, dude. The melody is good that you have in the background, but then you have that sub bass that sounds like you fucking camel crushed that shit and use the preset called mierda or something. Like, you mierda the fucking sound. If it was more chill, like, honestly, if it was just like, oh, you know, I just picked these simple presets in and I didn't try to mix it, I think it would sound a lot better than it does now. But I really like the melody in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of feedback. So you know, you gotta go to your track, and you got to. You want to hear your feedback? G, put your fucking ear up on the speaker. All right, so you know, work on the bass. Work on the drums. Work on being like, yo, all right, you know, I'm gonna pick a main idea for this song and work on making that main idea your goal. You know, right now you switch ideas on me, so I don't even know what the fuck's going on, dude. It's just, I think you're just a very beginner. Like, you're just starting out making music, ain't it, cunt? You know, when we start making out music, we think, you know, we put a bunch of fucking ideas into a song, like, oh, this is gonna be a rock breakdown, then I'm gonna have a fucking big room drop, and then I'm gonna hit them with that rhythm, and then I'm gonna go into some drum and bass, and that's gonna be my fucking song. So you're not doing it that drastically, but you know, you switch ideas throughout the song, and it's like you gotta stay like with one idea, and then everything that you make in your track comes from that one idea or adds to it. That's why most songs are fucking loops. That's all I have to say, you know? So sit down, take off sounds. That's all I have to say, man. I can't really give more feedback on this because this is at a point where there's just too much stuff wrong with it. So I can just say, oh, this doesn't really sound good, but I give you a few key things to work on. But there's still a lot more that I could say about it. So that's as much as I'm going to go, my dude, Rob. But, you know, keep at it. Try and have one idea and build on that idea rather than yeah, I ain't gonna fucking hear the drop, G, because I know the drop's not gonna be good. Like, I know the drop's not gonna be good, dude. Like, I'll play it. So yeah, again, you know, it's another idea. So this is a song, and this is a song. No conjunction going on, man. There's no like theme. So that's the thing, man. Next one is by Kuwad. It's called Comets. I like the cover art. I think it's from Canva, but I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. Fourth track from EP, Piece of Dust. This is an instrument. What the fuck would you call your EP Piece of Dust, dude? A Piece of Dust. You know, come up with a sicker name, dude. Like fucking, you know, Piece of Dust. Like, do like a piece of an atomic bomb or like, you know, something nice. Like, I don't know, Elements or piece of... Nah, I don't know, Piece of Dust. Okay. I'll have an open mind. I don't know. I would have been like a piece of a diamond, or, you know, piece of a 9mm cap on your ass. Like, that would have been dope, G. But we're gonna check it, okay? I'm just trying to, you know, make people laugh. But why would you send me the comments on Piece of Dust? The song Piece of Dust is right here, so I'm assuming that's your single from the EP. So I think maybe I should listen to that one instead of the comments one. But let's see what you got, my dude. I'm honestly hoping the best for you. Prove me wrong. Fucking asshole. All right, first off,
You ain't no techno hoe.
anyways, let's keep going. I'm really not a fan of the snare, in all honesty. I think you could have done better with a more standard snare, because that snare has something gay about it. And don't, you know, guys, don't say I hate gay people or anything, but I'm just using that term, like, not in the intention of saying that it's gay, like that snare like hooked up with another snare. It's just, it has that weird sound to it that screams like future bass or something. I don't know, but that snare's killing the vibe for me, my dude. But I like the intro. It's very, like, dark. What's going on, guys? What's going on? And did I come on at a bad time or what the fuck? Yo, dude. Again, same thing as the other guy. You go into that build up and random shit just happens that doesn't really fit with the song, and it sounds out of key. I don't even want to hear the drop. I don't get it, man. I do all these tutorials for you guys, and this is the best you can do. Oh shit. Yeah, I got a little teary-eyed there. My bad. This one hurt me in, like, literally my feels. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know if I want to say anything. I feel like Kuwar would be the type to go and, like, take this up my ass or something. You know, take me by the ass. Yeah, you know what, my dude, there's nothing here. This is not Piece of Dust. This is piece of shit. I'm sorry, dude. It's so weird. Like, again, it doesn't flow. Like, you come in with this dark shit, it drops into something, like, I don't even know, out of this world or something. Maybe the pictures, I just can't comment on it. It's really hard, man. It's really hard for me to comment on that. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Like, you know, if you watch American Idol, they say stuff like never make music again and stuff like that. Like, I think if I said that, everyone would hate me. But honestly, at this point, it's kind of like, I'll hear Piece of Dust. I'll let you redeem yourself, man. I'm assuming this is gonna be the best one from them all because it's the name of the damn album. See, this is a lot better.
Following me like fireflies, no one else around, blinded by the sky. Sometimes a piece of dust
Yeah, see, so honestly, this is a lot better from the other one that you sent me called comments because I couldn't comment on it. This one's a lot better, see? But still, again, on the drop, the mix is really bad. And then you have this weird kick pattern going, stuff like that. So it doesn't really work in that perspective, Kuwar. But I wanted to let you redeem yourself, okay? So in conclusion, you know, I let you redeem yourself. I did some mean things about comments, but I think this one's a lot better. Honestly, I'm still not a fan of it, but at least it makes a little bit more sense than the other one. Okay, a lot of you guys are donating, man. I didn't think a lot of you guys were going to donate on Sunday. You know, I thought a lot of you guys went out and got fucked up and wasted all your money. So that's y'all making me work. Like, honestly, like I can't leave the stream until I get all donations and then hear some fucking songs from other people. Fucking shit. All right, anyways, next one is by Yurga and Axel Castillo. My son's name is Axel. So maybe this will be something he makes in the future. I'm hoping it's good news, though. Here you can't hear the melody in the background, guys. Like, you have this melody doing... You can't hear it. I hear it, but, like, barely hear it. Okay, this one's a decent track. That's all I can say. Besides that little break, you know, is it in yet kind of moment with the lead not really punching through the mix, I think other than that, it was pretty cool. You know, I will say this, though. You know, if you're sending me big room tracks, guys, for me to feedback, and your mix isn't spot on, like, honestly, I'm gonna fucking roast the shit out of you because... I mean, come on, G. I made a fucking tutorial on how to make a hardware style track where I talked about mixing the whole fucking track. I talked about all the mistakes you guys fucking make that you know, and honestly, I should be able to say that this is the mistakes most beginners or most producers are making in their tracks because I motherfucking do feedback streams every damn Thursday. So I've been hearing shit tracks for fucking years now. So I think I have some validation on how I can say that. So I made that fucking series and taught you guys how to mix. So, you know, that's why I'm going. This had a good mix. Everything was balanced. Everything was fucking good on this. I can't say shit except for that little lead. Is it in yet? I don't know. That lead needs some Viagra because you can't even hear it. It was in the background. But other than that, everything else was pretty cool. Standard big room track. You know, nothing really that I'm going like, holy shit. But, I mean, it was done properly, and that's the important thing in my head for me. You know, for you, maybe not. Maybe you want to be more unique so that you get, you know, some more a following or get a fucking release because it does sound like Ollie James, and that's the big problem with that. But again, if you're making it for fun and all that, that's at the end, it was a good track. All right, next one is Clickbait times Guerrero Knock Final Versión. I think you guys a lot of you guys son pinches mexicanos, ¿verdad? Pinche madre. Triple G ganó. Canelo no ganó. Puchi puto de la verga. Y todo me lo voy a comer para completar un cerote, un cerotón grande. All right, anyways, we're going to hear this Clickbait times Guerrero Knock. Okay. the fuck do you fuck up? Like, why do you mess up, dude? We're all vibing. We're like, yes, finally a good track. And then there's a fucking loop in the background. That's not insane, dude. That motherfucking loop in the back of that breakdown is bothering me, dude. I don't even think it's off key or off rhythm. I just think there's a fucking delay on it or something that's messing it up. Or maybe I just fucking, yeah. Maybe I just jumped on the gun. There it is. That little fucking thing is bothering me. That little perk. Pinchi mother.
Beats, bang, beats, hard. Feel the burn, cause the vibe, feel the room, and it's turned, feel this, listen close,
Okay, I really don't know what to think about that drop. That's all I have to say. RMS chorus, shut the fuck up, G. I have the confidence in myself to know I make the best packs, G. I am the best. I am the greatest. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. You know, no fucking Walt Disney. Fuck Respawn. Fuck Ollie James. I am the best. Nah, just kidding, G. That's Kanye West, G. That's Kanye West. I don't know, whatever, RMS chorus, whatever, G. You're coming in here. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, all right, I am not. Yeah, fuckers, read the chat, man. I read the chat, okay? I read the chat.
Beats, bang, beats, hard.
Alright, so honestly the track, it's almost there. There's certain things about it that bothered me. I made a huge scene about it. The other thing that bothers me too is the vocal has a very nasty high frequency that is really, I don't know, it's really bothering me to a certain extent. Other than that, that's all I have to say about the track. It sounds good, and you know, it's a great way to stay in shape. I'll listen to this track while I'm working out. It's pretty decent. The mix sounds pretty good. There's just little things there that happen, you know, and all that stuff. RMS chorus, I was kidding. That was ironic. Actually, he just tweets that too. Pirate is silent and released to his Patreon account. Yeah, most likely that's what happens. That's why I'm working with like 3 other YouTubers right now on making sound banks for them, because sound banks is my life. You know, instead of making tracks, I'm making sounds and presets. You know, and it takes a toll on me, but I'm making them for some of these guys that don't know how to do it, and so that they can sell it and they can make money and make a living off what they do. And then as well, so I get some more money, and you know, I could buy some cocaine, some codeine, you know. And then next time you guys see me, like saying, why haven't you uploaded? All since addicted to coke, man. All right, anyways, Babylon childhood. We're gonna check that out, man. Hey, fuck y'all. Hey, fuck you still, RMS chorus. Who are you two? Are you getting? Please get arcade never. I have Edwin. I have the producer school, and then I have one more. But yo, next time you say that shit, man, don't fuck with me, dude. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. You know, fuck Walt Disney. If you guys haven't seen that video of Kanye West, you should look up Kanye West being really like egotistical or something. I find it hilarious. You know, he's like, we are the new rock stars. Shit. Anyways, let's see. Oh, I think we heard this already, man. I don't know why you wanted me to hear the pedophile song again. anyways, I already heard this song a while back. Pedophile Pebelol. I said it sounds like literally, you know, like I'm watching a couple of kids play in the playground. Shit, I know it sounds bad, guys. I have kids. Okay, I take them out to play, and you know, if I was just sitting there watching my kids play and then the other kids playing, this song would probably be it. Like I told them it could work for like a background song, but honestly, it's not for me. Anyways, I know a lot of you guys don't like donations. I understand, okay? And I try my best to, like, please everyone. So please bear with me as I go through some of these real fast. You know, you are a valued customer here at the Zen World YouTube channel. Without you guys, I am nothing, or maybe I am. I don't fucking know yet. Maybe, you know, I can quit and I can still live my life. But as of now, you guys are, you're watching and you are very important to me. So please bear with me as I look at these fucking tracks from people that donated. I know it pisses you off, and I know every time I fucking do it, the viewer count goes down because some of you guys are like, fuck, bitch, I went out Thursday, got fucked up, paid a hooker because I couldn't pick up no girls, so you ain't got no money. And that's okay. You know, a lot of these people, you know, they donate, and honestly, it helps me make more videos. So again, you are a valued customer, he or she. Your son or daughter is a great asset to my school. And after this Carlitos track, I'm going to get some free ones. So please, again, just be patient. Be patient. Now I'm going to pick some free ones for you. Thank you, he or she, for being part of this. And I'm going to pick some she ones. Some new for you, Sen. Okay, thank you. You know, let's see what we got. Dupes track. Okay, cool. We're going to go that. I'm going to go to the last page so you guys don't get mad. Again, you are a very valued customer here at the Zen World YouTube channel. You know, I get you for free. Okay, we got Keller Forest Black. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? You go to fucking Ivy League school or what? I am worthy of you. Holy shit, that looks so nice. Keller Forest Blackburn, class of 2020. Fuck Keller 20. F Keller 20. Okay, fuck Keller. Oh shit. You're a valued customer. All right, anyways, let me get some more tracks. You know, sorry again. I know some of you guys are impatient. I know some of you guys are getting mad right now. But again, you are a very valued subscriber to this YouTube channel. You know, please stay on the phone while I pick some more tracks for me to listen to. Again, thank you so much. And then that's it. Okay. Anyways.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free.
All right, Dennis. Dennis, I'll go. Dennis, you want? Okay, Dennis. Is that faster for you, Dennis? Is that faster? All right, baby. Show us what you got when the... Yeah, honestly, very beautiful. I really like the melody. It's, you know, because the melody's not happy like that, you know, it's like kind of like a good balance of happy and sad, or not too happy, and I really like it. I really like the melody. Honestly, the track is pretty decent, man. That's all I can say. Some people were commenting sidechain on in the chat. I didn't understand why they were commenting that. Maybe they just like it deeper. They want you to go down more on the sidechain. They want you to pump harder, you know. You know, because when you do a sidechain, you're pumping literally. You're you're lowering the volume. So they want you to go harder on it. So they want you to pump harder so they can hear the fucking kick. You know, they could feel it. That's the only reason I think the sidechain adds to the lazy vibe. There's nothing for me to say on this, man. There's nothing for me to be like, oh, this is so wrong and whatnot. Like, yeah, fuck the sidechain, G. You know, I can feel it. They want that kick penetration. You want that kick to penetrate through your mix, G. Anyways, really nice, really chill AK. I really liked it. Good job on it. Honestly, the mix is nice. It's not aggressive. Someone should make a video, you know, kick penetration. How to get your kick to punch through the mix. What the fuck? Okay, stranger, I am happy. You know she's gonna get penetrated. What the fuck? Anyways, I am happy. Here we go. Honestly, I thought the clap sounded pretty nice. I feel like if everything else would have sounded good, the clap would have been a lot better. Now, there's a lot going wrong with this, my dude. First off, the melody's really not that catchy, so right off the bat, I was already like, what? Transitions, you bring in this weird drum loop that comes in. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it does to you. Maybe in a completed track, it would make a lot more sense. But when we get to the drop, that's where the melody really lets you down. Nothing catchy about it. Bitch about to get penetrated on the rock. But well, as much as I can say, the melody's not really captivating. When it comes to the mix, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the mix. I think it's more of the fact that you have a sub bass that comes in and it's out of key. That's all I can say. Drum is not good. Penetrate me with your kicks, daddy. These people don't need to get hear this music. Just go and learn something at first. Well, that's the thing, you know. A lot of people don't know that what they're doing is wrong. So, and a lot of them don't have access to producer friends that they can show it to. So a lot of people see the stream as an avenue for that. So, you know, now he knows that, okay, there's some bad shit going on in this track. Like the sub is off key. Melody's not catchy enough, so work on melody. That's all I have to say, man. Low key, I've had sex on a rock like this though, with like an ex-girlfriend in high school, dude, because we went to like this this thing to look at crabs. Funny, right? And yeah, you know, I was like, hey, I'm corny. Okay, anyways, next one is Kid Floyd, Random Stuff, Times in My Head, Pre-Master. You fucking. Anyways, we're gonna hear.
Nothing
your love for me? Can I crack the comfort I feel? Lose it all in my head. I'm feeling delusional. There must be something I can't do. Should I start again? Nothing to lose it all. Somehow I'm falling back to you.
Yo, that was fucking dope, man. In my head, pre-master. You know, when I give feedback to music on my live stream, I honestly cannot give creative feedback. Like when I hear stuff like this, all I can do is sit back, drink coffee, and just admire your creative work. However, you know, the technical side of it, I thought this track sounded fucking good, dude. Mix is dope. In my head, pre-master my ass. There's no pre-master. What the fuck? What else are you gonna do? Master it more? Get it louder? I thought it sounded pretty good. Like honestly, this song I don't even have to say anything. It's more like me just chilling and listening to it, and you getting my fucking reaction. So this was good. I can't say anything else. Yeah, like you're making me feel bad. Maybe I should make this. I don't know, man. I make too much EDM. What do you guys think? Henry back, baby deeper inside than ever. Haha, cock. Snare is a little sharp. These vocals are great though. Henry back, baby deeper inside than ever. He went balls deep in this. Tell me about me after stream. Haha, I love your reaction. Is that? Oh, that's you again, huh? You change your picture, dude. Anyways, we're gonna move on. That was good. Next one is called Remake Vibes by Victor Kwan. My dude. All right, give me some good feedback on this, please. And by the way, Kylie Jenner's lips did not make this track, I hope. Joe Hunter.
Then you gotta feel the vibe. Then you gotta feel the vibe.
Well, I mean, you want good feedback. The most I can say, dude, is that the mix is not good. Second thing is creatively wise, you know, I always tell my students never to fucking have chords playing with the bass like that if there's not a lot of content to go based on. Like, what I mean by that is, like, don't have chords go like da, da, on the drop of a song if you're not going to have other things that are going to add to it, you know, rhythm-wise. You can have it be like that, but you're going to have more rhythm to it because then it just sounds very boring and very amateurish when you just hear, like, dun, 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 dun. So that's kind of killing it. Honestly, I like the idea of it. I feel like you could do, like, a Shut the fuck up. You could do like a Don Diablo vibe kind of drop with pianos, or do piano house where, again, it just needs more rhythm, because right now it's just like a wall of fucking sound all playing the same fucking note. Dun, dun. Da, 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 da. It's nice. You could use strings for that instead of a synth, and that would give you that very nice kind of vibe. Let me see. I have this song I made a long ass time ago because I was into that kind of shit, and I'll show it to you. Like, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. These are, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Wait up. Where the fuck is it? Huh. I had this thing where it was like da-da-da-da-da until you do like the same thing you're doing. Well, you use strings, so then the string is like and it does that nice little effect to it. That's something that you could have done there. Like, and then again, you know, just go with piano house or something like that. I think it would be a lot better than just having it be like that, you know.
You gotta feel the vibe.
Sounds really. The peak was a kick or like a sub bass hit, like. Dun. Yeah. Also the chord progression for that song. Someone said the chords were cool. That's my cousin. He studies music, music theory, or musical composition at a school. So a lot of times, what I like to do is I like to have him come over, and I'm like, hey dude, I want to make a song with like really dope chords that no one uses, some dope ass ones. So then he comes up with the chords, and I hear them, and I'm like, those are nice. So I have a couple of tracks where the chords are super unique but sound fucking nice. Like, I don't, you know, I kind of want to study musical composition now when I see him do. But I've been telling him to help me with the YouTube channel, because honestly there's some chords in hardstyle and stuff like that that I know how to make, but I don't know how I would go about it explaining it to someone. So I want him to like tell me, hey, how would I go about explaining this in a simple way, but still I'm not going to get you music theory motherfuckers talking a lot of shit. Anyways, next song is from a guy called Carlitos. Carlito! Hey, send new idea. Let me know what you think. Man, you've been making a lot of new ideas, dude. So let's see what's up.
I'm waiting for you to take me away. All I'm waiting for you to take me away.
So I mean, it's nice to hear that you're hitting up Henry. I told you to hit Henry up, Henry Phipps. You know, Henry, if you guys don't know Henry, he made the song Nothing New, this one. So he's the singer. You know, and then the last song by HIJO's remake, the one that was really good, that was Henry singing as well. So this one's Henry, but I guess he put a vocoder on Henry. So I guess no one likes Henry's OG voice, original voice. So they're all doing all kinds of shit to it. I think that's Henry. I like it. When I first heard it, I thought it was dope. I don't know. I just don't like when it comes in the second time around. For me, it was like, but this is just lacking a lot of body. It sounds very thinnish, and that's about it. The vocal too, you have it come in somewhere around here. It's a little bit too quiet. Don't be insecure about it. It's a good vocal, so just get it up in the front, you know. It's like when I went to school, you know, my mom is a big girl, you know, so my mom is fat, let's put it that way. And I always used to be ashamed of her, so I wouldn't say she was my mom, so I would be insecure about it. Same thing here. It sounds like you're insecure with the vocal and the drop. Don't be. Put that bitch up, man. Be proud. Be like, this is my fucking mom, bro. This is my vocal. I like that. I like the feel you did here with the ear candy. And yeah, you know, dope idea. I like it. I like the intro too of it. Yeah, it's cool. You just called your mom fat. Shut the fuck up. A lot of you guys know. I know a lot of you guys can relate because my girlfriend was the same. My wife, sorry, was the same way. She told me, yeah, I was the same way with my mom. And then I knew a lot of kids that were the same way. So I know some of you fuckers in the chat thought the same thing as I did. All right. So there ain't no front here. Your mama's so fat she sat on an iPod and it became an iPad. Damn. All right, Carlitos, that was super dope. Honestly, I got tired of the art thing. That's just me, though. I honestly have never liked those kind of songs. So maybe, you know, some people do like it, some people don't. But if you like it, that's the important part. It didn't sound bad. It sounded pretty cool. Mix-wise, like I said, there's still a bit more processing you can do. But again, it just depends what kind of master you're going to end up going with. Because if you go with a very aggressive master, like we talked about, where you're doing a lot of times that might just be good enough because you're going to add all the saturation and shit on the master. Okay, anyways, next one is Post Malone featuring Justin Bieber, Deja Vu Manganzi remix.
Cause you want me and I want you. Tell me is that deja vu? Cause baby, this ain't nothing new. Cause I can't take it no more. No, you ain't like them bitches. Tell them hoes adios. Saying you can drop your panties, leave them shits at the door. Dior falls on the floor. I swear we've been here before. I'm trying to see you from my own perspective. You all in my section, trying to come to my session. We rolling the pressure, you know that we flexing. We bought all the bottles, we came with the models, girl, it's a confession. I'm not like your exes, I came up from Texas. And now that we texting, you can fly you whenever. Now you undressing, pennies on the dresser, your hair getting messed up. The feeling we catching, my love is a blessing. Make love in the Lexus, make love in the Lexus. I know you remember. Tell me it's that deja vu.
I think it's very different from the. I didn't even know they had a song together.
Just tell them hoes, dress your hair getting messed up. Cause you want me and I want you.
So it's very different from the original.
Mess up. Cause you want me and I want you. Tell me it's that deja vu. Cause baby it ain't nothing new. No. Tell me it's that deja vu.
I really like this one. Usually I don't like future bass. And this goes to show everyone's saying something different about this, but I like the offbeat part. It kind of sounds like it's not in beat, but it is. It has this nice swing to it. It sounds really nice. I like the way it sounds, dude. I love the pluck, and the saws I thought were great. I thought this is pretty cool. I could vibe to this. Yeah, the pluck sounded a little basic, but the vibe spot. Honestly, I thought the pluck was simple but effective. That's it. Like, honestly, that was fucking dope. You know, whatever song comes after this, I think we're gonna roast it harder because this was fucking dope. I really like it. Dope stuff. Manganzi always makes dope stuff. No, I already expect that from him. So anytime I see, oh, it's him, I'm like, all right, well, we're in for a treat. Sam, why don't most producers use Arabic sound and instruments? It's because they feel insecure about the scale and vibe, or they are just racist. What the fuck kind of question is that? Maybe they just don't want to make Arabian style of music, my dude. Maybe it's just that. Like, honestly, most of the pop music, you do see some Arabian here and there now and then, but it all goes back down to those basic ass fucking chords. So that's a question. If it was, I just think they don't want to make any. Like, they don't feel insecure around the scale. They ain't shy about it. It's just that they just don't want to make something in that style. Anyways, Dobbs, Drifting Away. That was a man, baby, man. Really nice track, dude. I like it. The only thing holding it back is the mix down, but the idea is super nice. Honestly, it's super dope. And the reason I say mix down is just because in the break, you still have like the sidechain going on some of your instruments. And then when that saxophone comes in, I really don't like the way it sounds. I think it takes away from that whole vibe that you have going on. But then when it comes back in, I really love the drum patterns that you have going on, like especially when it fucking first drops here. I was just imagining myself shuffling, dude. Like, oh shit, if I would shuffle to anything, this would be, dude. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, you're not Mangansi. You're not a man. Mangansi is a man, baby. You're not. So anything that came after Mangansi's track is fucked as it is. But you have a nice track too. It's just not Mangansi. Just kidding. Nah, this is dope. Honestly, I really like it. I thought it was cool. Honestly, if it had vocals too, that would have been amazing. A little bit more. AG10, I know because I mix lots of Arabic or every style of EDM, use instruments no one knows about in the West, and also my melodies have this sad and dark feeling to it. I know who. Mangatsi got that hairy chest. Yeah, this is beautiful, dude. I like it, man. Dope work. I noticed you released it 4 months ago, so hopefully, you know, a good amount of people telling you it sounded good and all that, you know, makes your day and you have a good one. All right. Anyways, next one is gonna be Tranquil Music. Madman. Tranquil Music, Daydreaming, free download / use, new song, enjoy. Okay. Fanny, relax. Fanny, relax. This is Arabic, so that's an instrument us from the West don't know yet. So give it a chance. Give it a chance to develop. That's racist, bro. Those fucking bongos are racist. Alright, so honestly, I think the track is decent. Like, you know, there's good vibes, good melody going on there. I could see why in the intro someone was already like, nope, this sucks. Because the melody is really not that captivating. It doesn't really draw you in like a piece of cheese does. But other than that, as it goes into the drop and the drop happens, honestly, it sounds a lot better. The thing I didn't like about it, though, is that it's just very static and there's not a lot of ear candy moments that happen in this song. So I'm just, you know, that bitch is on top riding you. She's like, oh, papi, you know, and that's all she does for an hour straight. Of course, you're going to get tired of it. Same thing here. You did cowgirl style on us, G, but you didn't switch it up. You didn't go on your four legs. You didn't, you know, switch it up. You didn't let me get on top. So the ear candy is lacking on it, but everything else sounded pretty good. And the last thing I do have to say about this is that the mix down on it was a bit aggressive, a lot of highs. I think I would have liked a lot more of a mellow, chill style of mix to this song rather than the aggressive EDM rape that we have going on, because you made this shit fucking loud. The mix couldn't go any louder, but you got an invisible limiter and you really fucking went down on that ass. Like, it's like, no, I don't want to have sex. You're like, fuck. So what I mean by the EDM mix, guys, and what I mean by being very aggressive with it is that you're hitting like -4, -3 loves when you're not supposed to, or when the track doesn't really fit it. So that's the only thing I didn't really like about it, was that the mix was just very aggressive instead of mellow and chill. You were trying to be a techno hoe, but you ain't no techno hoe, G. You have to have a more mellow mix to it. I think that would have been a lot better.
Your body drives me, you're right.
But how to achieve a chilly mix? A chill one. I used the Dirty Bird mastering you teach me, but how to achieve chilly vibes. I never teach you how to do a Dirty Bird master. If you're talking about the video, it's two different genres, my dude. That's house. You know, you're making future bass. If you want to go for more of a chill vibe when it comes to the mix down, stop fucking boosting your high frequencies and make it more about the mid-lows, the mids, reverb to push stuff back in the mix. And then when you go into a master, don't do what everyone in the chat does and put a fucking ozone preset on it and make it go up to -3 loves or -4. Instead, opt to have it around -8, -7, where it's still going to sound almost kind of as loud as the -4, except it's not going to be so limited and so like da with the highs. Amen. Thank you, Lord. All right, yeah, it all has to do about that, man. You don't saturate, you don't do that much excitement to it, but you go for more of that mellow kind of vibe to it, more of the mids rather than the highs. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh fuck, I think I fucked up. Okay, we're gonna move on to Harry Coogan's Rough Draft demo.
Spend the night with me, everything goes. Want to fucking get out of these clothes.
Fuck yeah, dang, what's up?
Oh, you're right. Spend the night with me, everything goes. Want to fucking get out of these clothes. Oh, I'm gonna treat you right.
Thank you. Thank you, Harry.
I'm gonna treat you right.
All right, Harry.
Want your body, your heart, and your mind. Gonna see just how crazy inside. Just be patient, now I'm in control. I want it, want it, want it, want it.
Fucking asshole. You stole my idea, you motherfucker. I remember you asking for the vocal, motherfucker. Stole my fucking idea. You stole my idea, Harry. And that's, I know you fucking put the first fucking songs in the you put those vocals in the beginning. I know why you did it. You were fucking poking fun at me, you fucking cunt. Fuck you, Harry. I'm gonna move on from you. Can't believe you did that, Harry. Alright, anyways,
I'm gonna treat you right. Oh, gonna see just how crazy inside.
I know, I'm just fucking around. Because I showed a song on the stream once where I had this song done, right? And then the vocal that he used for this, I used it. And he fucking, he was always asking me like, hey, what vocal is that? I forgot that fucker's name. And I told him, you know, I got it from Splice, but I'm not going to tell you the vocal because honestly, I feel like you're just going to copy what I did. And now, you know, I'm here in the stream and this shit happens. I'm like, it's just honestly, I like the idea though. It's totally different from mine's when it comes to it. Mine's is more of a Fisher style track, let's just put it that way. And the vocals are down pitched to hell. And I don't use the whole acapella like he does. I just use the part I want your soul. But I really like this drop. It's very melodic, catchy. Dude, the drop is super dope. Good job on it. Okay, we're going to move on. Next one is David Guetta. Show Take Your Love, Madrientos. Handsome mofo. I remember him from the stream a while back. So I saw his good looks and I was in love. So we're going to chill. We're going to fuck with this. Jesus. Compared to the last track, I just heard this shit's loud, dude. I put my volume up for the last track and then I played I don't like your bass low end being in the stereo field. That's the first thing I noticed when I saw this. So you know how I feel about this, Madrientos. So yeah, I think that the only thing I don't like about this, and again, this could just be me and it could not be wrong. It's just me personally. This is what I would do. Is the pad. You drop with a pad, like playing chords in a way it sounds like it. I don't like the feel of it. That's just me though. And then also don't like the feel of the stereo sub or the stereo bass at the climax of your track. You can tell it's in stereo, and I think it's in stereo because you're using the low frequencies from your saw. But other than that, it's alright. Like it's just a standard big room track, and it sounds good in its own right. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. Just the stereo sub, the pad on the drop. I thought it was cool. More ear candy, maybe something different. I don't know, but again, like I said, if that's what you fucking want to make, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, all right, cool. You know, dope thing. You know, good mix. Pretty cool. The lead wasn't even that wide. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the breakdown, yeah, but the drop lead was actually in mono, so I don't know how why you're saying that it was wide. All right, anyways, the next one looks like, what the fuck? Is that you, Keox? Hey, all right, All City Lucid Dream Keox remix. Is that you? I gotta see that if you put yourself in your own cover art, Keox. There's Ollie James giving you where you at, homie? You gotta show yourself. Is that him? I don't know if that's him. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if that's Keox, yo. If you want me to be a fan of your music, I gotta know what you look like, and you're not showing me, so I'm a little, yeah. All right, anyways, we're gonna hear that. Here we go. The quality's not that great on the stream. It's at 180 audio bitrate, but it's the same as the SoundCloud one, so yeah.
I am a light sleeper.
You could have introduced that vocal a lot better by introducing little ear candy moments from it in the intro and in your break. So you can get the first part of a vocal and like put a shit ton of reverb on it, so it goes like I. You know, maybe if the song's called Lucid Dream, you can get Lucid Dream and have Lucid. Drown it in reverb with a bit of ping pong in the intro, so that way when it comes in the break, we expect it rather than it just comes in out of nowhere. You can also do a reverse vocal or just grab the Cashmere pack that he just released and use the reverse vocals he has to, again, introduce that vocal a lot better, because right now that homie came out of nowhere. It's like I'm walking down the street, motherfucker came out of the bush. I think he's gonna stab me, so I'm probably gonna not like it.
But I am a heavy dreamer. My imagination gives me wings, and I can go anywhere.
Good mixing with the vocal. I love the way the vocal is mixed. It has fat, juicy, right things, man. Really good on that.
And when I wander away to some other place, I'm suddenly there, way up in the air, where passenger trains catch fire and fill the sky with flames. And that black rabbit at that wakes up in a breath of beautiful dreams. My heartache, it seems so terribly vain, where fire and diamonds fall like rain. Do you believe in endless miracles? Do you believe in the impossible? Do you believe sleep is a time machine? Do you believe in curiosity? Do you believe? That's how you study the stars. That's how you study the stars. And that's how you know them by heart. Life is a lucid dream. Such is the path of a dream. It's a lucid dream.
I really don't like how you didn't resolutionize your melody. I think that's what they call it. You didn't bring it back to the roof note, because you leave me hanging, bro. It's like I'm going in for a high five and I feel like you're gonna hit that note, but you never do. So it goes into and transitions into that, and honestly, it kind of kills that part for me. The transition there's horrible in terms of that, just because you didn't add a resolution note there. Dun 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 dun. You know, you need to add that, and you transition into another part of the song, which is the bridge, and you didn't give me that.
Such is the path of a dreamer.
Yeah, I'll let you guys hear it one more time.
Lucid dream. Such.
Oh, I feel like it sounds a bit weird. I know you have that little ear candy note at the very top, but I still feel it's a bit weird just for me. Like when I was hearing it, it felt a bit off when you did that.
Such is the path of a dream. My imagination. I'm hearing so like rain. Do you believe in endless miracles? Do you believe in curiosity? That's how you study the stars. That's how you study the stars. And that's how you know them by heart. Life is a lucid.
Yeah, pretty good track. I like the mix down on it. There's nothing for me to say about that, dude. This is good. It's really nice and chill. Again, is that you in the fucking, yeah, I don't know, but pretty cool. I like it, man. That was super dope. KeyX Pro, yeah, I agree. You're a pro, so good on that. Okay, man, a lot of you guys donated it, and honestly, I know there's a lot more to go, so shit. Honestly, I'm a bit like fuck right now, because I have to get these guys in. Again, you know, those are just little things in a track that can be fixed, and keyog@gmail.com. Again, you know, everyone's like, Hi Dog. Oh shit. You guys have a crush on Chris Lake now. Have you realized that most house buildups sound the same? Yep. I've realized that. It's like a formula, dude. Everything's very formulaic. Have you noticed that a lot of hip-hop songs sound the same? Have you noticed that a lot of pop songs sound the same? It's just a formula that people use, and honestly, when you're making music, you really have to play to that formula, so that when people hear your song, they can kind of relate it to that other song they really like, but then you have something different. So it's about having the right formula, aka the right amount of it, so it doesn't sound generic or super like, oh, it sounds like those other tracks, and then having something be a little bit different off about it, because people are more likely to like your song because they liked another song that was similar to it. You know, because in the sound design world, when it comes to it, you know, I've been learning how to do sound design for film, because I don't expect to be doing EDM till I'm fucking 50 or 60. When you're trying to sell like something to the audience, when you're doing sound design for a film, let's say like a roar of an animal or like a hit, it's good to sometimes have real life sounds in there, like stuff that was created by something in the real life. So for instance, if you try to make like a dinosaur roar, you can find like a lion's roar, and then you can layer that in with something else that's a bit different that will give it a different vibe. People are going to hear that lion roar and say, oh, well, that does sound like an animal, and then the added stuff to it will make it sound different, so that you get something unique, but at the same time still something familiar. So yeah, we're going to see. Did I skip donations? I don't know, man, because I know Carlitos donated. Oh, shit, Kid Floyd, did I skip? I don't know. That's the thing. This is why I don't like this. I think I already did these. Yeah, I did those. Hold up. Give me a sec. Arvin, Tyler. Did I do this guy? Funkies. There you go. My bad. My bad. I think I just skipped some because I'm kind of tired. I need coffee again. Let me just add these. Did you fart? No. Fucking fart. There you go. Hi, Samuel. I sent you my demo at the woods. Okay. So again, you know, I bought it, Pani. I bought Sounds of Kashmir, Volume 3. I even made a Twitter post about it. What the fuck you mean? Subject title, pick this one. It's good. It's a good pack. It reminds me of like the old ones he had, and honestly, though, what I thought was worth it about that pack was the world section on it. I guess he recorded a lot of like different instruments and chord progressions that are really nice. I actually like that part of the pack. The other part, like the kicks and the impacts and stuff like that, for me it wasn't that valuable, just because I feel like there's so much better stuff out there, well, that I can make myself as well. So that's the only reason why. Okay, I heard that. Okay, this is the one. Barbs. So yeah, the world section was the highlight of the pack for me. Other than that, everything else was a bit for me. Anyways, here we go. I have to get these guys in. So Shake version 2 tips on how to make a better growl bass at the end. Don't mind the shitty build. I don't know how I feel about the strings on this one, honestly. I feel like I don't really like the way they sound a bit. I feel like you could have done a lot better with the string selection, but I still don't get how you mean tips on how to make better growl bass at the end. Don't mind this. I don't know where your growl bass is at. Yeah, I don't know where his growl bass is at, but honestly, I didn't like the string-based instruments. That is not a string. It's an oud or a canon. I'm gonna fucking laugh if these instruments have strings on them, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be string-based. And instrument. That is a string-based instrument, sir. Though I consider this strings, so you know, that's why string-based. You fucker. Anyways, yeah, it could have been mixed a lot harder, a little bit more aggressiveness, but the thing is I didn't hear the part where you were like, hey, you know, how to make a better growl. I did not hear your growl, so I really didn't hear the growl. Hey, I have to move on from this, my dude, but I can't hear it. Like, honestly, I can't hear the growl. Like, I'm trying to, like... Oh, wait, it's right there. There it is. Honestly, that sound that you just had going on, it's just getting drowned out by everything. Making a better wub, though, like, honestly, asking how to make a better growl bass is using... That's a hard question, in all honesty. It's like, I'll have to look at your programming, but... It just depends on what you're trying to do with the growl bass. If you wanted to cut through the mix more, then I would suggest that you could use a higher FM pitch ratio. What that means is instead of going from a 1-to-1 ratio in terms of the FM, you make the sound that's influencing, aka whichever sound is not playing. I forgot what it's called, the operator or the fucking forgot the name of it, but when you route in Serum, you have the main sound, you know, with the FM on it, and then you have the other sound which you're routing into that FM, so this sound is going to influence that one. You want that one to be a higher pitch so that it will give you a lot more of a higher frequency bass. But let me hear that real fast because I really want to get this over with. So I think that's going to be a lot better because it's going to help it cut through the mix more rather than being a more of a like a low, mid-low bass growl. But let's check it real quick.
PTM.
I'm assuming when you're saying the growl, you're talking about that coming up. So I'm assuming you're talking about that. Now, if you're going for this, yeah, you're going to have to use a higher FM pitch ratio, like I was saying. So whatever synth you have, whatever oscillator is the one that is going to be influencing the one with the FM, you want that to be a higher pitch so that you get more of the higher harmonics like he has. The other thing, too, is you want to make it longer so that you get more of the, you don't get the, but you get more of a, the increase of it, the attack portion of it. And you can apply it on FM. How does that have so many comments? This is 268,000 plays, so it's good for it to have it. So what you would really want to do is just have a longer LFO working on it, increasing the FM slowly, and then when you have a sine and a sine, you can do higher pitch ratios, or you can do a sine and a saw, sine and a square. That will get you really close to that, because this isn't really crazy when it comes to the sound design of it. It's just it was used very properly. Anyways, we're gonna move on. So yeah, just try that instead of going from 0 to 1:1 and pitch ratio, aka FM, do like a 1-2-3 or 1-2-2 should work pretty good. All right, next one, song. What the fuck? I like the drums in this song. Sound pretty nice. Hold up. Good melody. I personally don't like the pluck or the instrument you're using for it because it sounds really weirdly mixed. It sounds overprocessed. So that's why it sounds kind of like that. The lead sounds like that. It doesn't really feel right. The other thing too, the saws can be processed a lot better so that they are a little bit cleaner and a little bit more brighter. And I like the drums, and that's really all I can say for that. I think when you get a vocal, you know, it will fill out the breaks really good. And then you can use some of the vocal to make ad-libs for your drop. But again, that main lead you have on the drop sounds weird. It sounds like a sampled lead that got over-processed a little bit too much. Anyways, the next one, AG10. Melody could be more emotional. It sounds very Fortnite video-ish. Fucking Houdini, man. AG10, Deja Vu. Sounds like Deadmau5. You'll lose me here. A lot of high frequency, very harsh. Yeah, so drops honestly pretty good. I don't know what Le Moi is saying. I thought it sounded pretty cool. You know, the thing about it that I don't like though is just the vocal chops you have. Some of them are too harsh, so you gotta be really careful with that. A lot of highs, and like Polar Bear said, it likes a little bass. It wasn't that bad though in the bass department. I like the melody. I like the vibes in it. I thought you did some cool stuff there. It's just, again, the mix on it, it's just not there. There's good growls on Artifact. You know that song I sent you. Tony Mandrogan. Okay. I wish the second drop was more different variation, I guess. But other than that, it's pretty good, man. You know, it's just the highs really that fuck you guys a lot over, man. When I talk to my students about it, I'm always telling them, yo, the highs, lower them, and it always makes it sound so much better. It just sounds too much like someone screaming in your ear rather than talking to you pleasingly. A good tip I benefit from it a lot was using Vosengo span. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of my videos are about just using Vosengo span in a way where you're like using it to just maintain balance in your music. All right, Reddit's most wanted. We've heard this so many times, Animal. Did you change anything in it? It sounds very similar to your other one, that's why. The thing about this one that I really don't like is that the mid-lows aren't there. There's not that much power coming from it. I like that. I like it, but again, you know, like we talked about this last time. That's why I'm asking if you changed anything. It's just that the main reason why I think these songs is that they lack body. So when people tell you stuff like they like body, low end and stuff, I already told you what you need to do, because it just doesn't have that power. So that's the main reason why I asked, did you change anything? Because you've sent, like, I guess the EP a lot, and they all sound the same in terms of the mixing on them. Like, it needs a lot more power so that people will take you seriously. Louder as well, because they're just too quiet compared to all the other songs that are coming in, my dude. And trust me, I listen to a lot of synthwave. I love it. And you just need a lot more body when it comes to the mix downs on your tracks. Even a mid-low bass layer would help a lot to just get it to have that vibe. Pretty cool though. Lacking in low end, make some velocity changes to hats to make them groovier, and it needs a better arrangement. That's Polar Bear. Next one, Ivory Next Level. Crave times Avon Flip. Fucking hell. Your song's so quiet, that just blew my speakers, Animal. So now, because I played this one, it's all...
Take it to the next level.
whole different level.
Yeah, just showed that for the person asking for my PC specifications. Alienware R6, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte, NVIDIA GTX 1070, I think, or 1060. And then, yeah, I think that's what you want to fucking hear. The thing with this one is that it sounds good. Honestly, the idea sounds very energetic and all that, but the mix and master on it are not loyal, so I don't think I would be playing this kind of shit. Or someone would play this out. You have to clean it up a bit more, and on your breaks you want to lower the volume down because you don't want it to be as loud as your drop, or else everything sounds like a fucking wall of shit. You live in the Orange County, so it's weird that I have not met you, because I live, you know, by Cerritos and Norwalk. So, you know, we ain't making these kind of fucking masters over here, my dude, or mixing. I will review your track 6 years. You know, the thing about this one is just, again, you got to control those dynamics. To stop trying to get so loud in the breaks, you know, lower the limiter or lower the volume down. And then when it comes to the drop, then you can bring it back up. So that way you don't have a wall of shit coming through. That's all I can say. Laughing my ass off, sup, my nigga. We ain't making these kind of mixdowns here over here in the 562 area. Finesse Gang by Finesse Kid. Please review. Next one, Funk, Make You Mine. Last track was dope though. I just didn't like the mix. It was forced. It was raped. So this one, there's not enough low end, there's not enough mid lows on it. The melody's not that great compared to, you know, other tracks that are in the progressive house area. It just sounds very flat. I'm sorry, I really don't like the melody. You could do a lot better with the melody, my dude. It just doesn't have anything catchy about it. And then when it drops, again, no mid-lows, no low-end power coming from it. You gotta be really careful, man. A cashier, a Dead Man Hands lead. Yeah, but it's not being put to good use. That's not great. Next one is Laspin. He's in a blue room. Star Gasping. Tech House. I'm curious to this. I really don't like how it sounds like here. Gotta be careful. like this. I just don't like this part here. It sounds like you sampled another song, like a hip hop or something. You got to find a way to make that sound a lot better, because that's kind of killing it. Yeah, I like it though. I like the idea. I like that fucking pad you have going on. Oh fuck, shit. Yeah, I saw the Canelo fight. Super dope track, man. Yeah, the bass sounds good, but at this point, you know, if you follow me and you followed my Dirty Bird tutorial, if you can't get your bass to sound nice and fat after some of those videos, like, I don't know what else is gonna help you. So yeah, good shit on this, man. I hate the hats in the early bit a lot. Yeah, I can see why, especially in the breakdown section. It sounds a bit off. All right, next one, I'll follow back. You know, Addy Woods, Belly Mo, No Join, Never Be Back, 80 Woods remix. Lots of comments, lots of plays, lots of likes, 500 followers.
No joy to give away, 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 to give away. No joy to give away, 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 to give away. Right in the lady, right in the roadway delay, high in the lady, never be back, never be back. Rise the shooters. No joy. Never be back.
I need to say much about this. This has a good mix down. Nothing really that bad on it. Pretty dope. But the Dumna looks like shit. Hey man, maybe it's the guy's wearing a fucking paintball mask. Ain't it, you cunt? There he is in the background, this fool. Why are you hiding over there, you cunt? Yeah, that was a dope track, dude. Good shit. Good mix on that. Yeah, I think anybody could say you know, when it comes down to the mix and master of it, we can all say our little things when it comes to it. But like, I was about to say something like, oh, that bass is very thin. Like, I think this needs a little bit more mid-low power so that it feels a little bit like there's some meat rather than so much distortion on the highs and you know, and and lows, but none of those mid-lows so you can feel it. But then as it went along, I was like, man, maybe this sounds right. It doesn't sound that harsh and bad. So, you know, I didn't say it. Fucking hell. Every time I listen to Visor, I gotta lower down my volume, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this melody, Visor. You're always making fucking weird melodies, but let's see what the drop has for me, because... Ain't it cunt? Ain't it? Yeah, I don't like the melody on this one. Visor, honestly, I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, dude. I feel like you have a fucking template. Like, I really feel like you have a fucking template, and every time you're like, oh, Thursday's coming along, let me put in some random MIDI notes here and here, and like send it to send. I feel like that's what you're doing or something, because it's always the same shit. It's always the same sound on the drop. It's always the same fucking percussion hits. It's always the same style of breakdown with the different fucking MIDIs. So at this moment, I'm just like, oh my god, it's the same shit. I'm in this fucking loop for the past year, because literally he comes to every stream. Visor does. He always donates, and I always hear his track, and it's always the same shit. Like, it's always the same percussion hits. It's always the same job with the lead, the super saw lead. What the fuck that? And it's always the same fucking kick. Yeah, that one's a lot better, Visor. Yeah, I really don't like the melody in the break. Sounds sexually frustrated every damn week. Hey, I love Visor though, because Visor's a character, man. If I ever end up dying, I'm gonna remember like Cages because of the K-Juice vapes. I'm gonna remember Rhymes. I'm gonna remember Visor because he always used to send me these fucking things like, I'm gonna remember Swag Wolf with the, shit. I'm gonna remember James Phipps, Henry Phipps, Deep Inside. Yeah, I didn't like that one as much Visor as your other ones. Hey, that's a good melody. I'm assuming it's a rough draft, but I really like the idea you had on the break. I really like the drop. If you had more elements to it, it's pretty cool. So I can't wait for that. Good job on that. I really like the melody on that. Next one, J-Day, Speakers Knock Like.
Let's go. Speakers not light.
Your top cowboy whatever killed, like literally killed it, not in the good way, but it ruined everything. So the top end yeah, that cowboy ruined everything, dude. But everything else was pretty spot on good. It's just that cowbell, like, why the fuck would you put that?
Make the fucking speakers not light.
Yeah, see, the problem with the cowbell is that it draws attention away from your little intricate rhythm work. So, you know, when you take away the kick, when you put it back in, so it takes away from that. And instead of me listening to those little stops you're doing, those little ear candy moments, I'm listening to the fucking cowbell guy passing by selling fucking milk or something. Like, milk, bitch, or pinchi elote. You know, so I don't know. Who should I yo, let homie, let Finesse, whatever his name is, Finesse Beats or whatever, let him spam, G. Elote. So it takes away from all those little nice intricacies that you have. So that's the only thing I really can't agree. So get rid of that cowbell. Tamale. So fuck the cowbell. Okay, yeah. I think that's the main thing that killed your thing, man. Everything else sounds pretty cool. I like all the intricacies, man. Really good stuff on that. It shows like your production skills. It's like you're trying to impress someone. All right, next one is 6 Deers, Misha. I remember you, D. I haven't seen you in a while, my dude. I always wonder why you guys don't show up to the streams anymore sometimes. But then I kind of go like, honestly, I don't think I'd watch a live. I don't think I'd watch a stream where they would feedback in music because I don't know. I personally wouldn't get inspired from it. Anyway, 6 Deers, Misha. Time for supper, Mackenzie. I'll check out. Hey, I'm gonna check out Finesse Kid's song in a bit. Okay, I just really, because he's been spamming like hardcore. I'm curious to see, like, you guys can roast him too to see what's up with that. All right, so honestly, you got to simplify the melody down, like Brian said. You know, I have moments where I've had my students, like, you know, I teach on Patreon. You know, it's like they come in with a song, right? And a lot of them have really good ideas for really good melodies, but that insecurity that it's too simple always gets to them, and they add like random notes that really don't fit. So it's all about taking off the notes that aren't helping the melody, but are rather just there to be more complex. You take them off, and a lot of times the melody shines a little bit better. So the melody's just all over the place right now, and you got to find what makes it catchy. Less is more. You know, that's something I do with my students is they'll come in with a melody, like I said, and I get rid of some notes, and I'm like, you see how much better that is? Like, and they're like, oh my God, I suck, or like, you know, but that's the key thing. You learn that sometimes the hard way, or you need someone to tell you. Anyway. On the drop, the leads need to be sidechained. Da, 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 da. You know, that's not really that catchy. There's nothing really there. Like something like that would be a lot catchier, and you know, I'm sure you could probably come up with it. See, something like that would work a lot better. It's just that you have this melody that doesn't really work. So I think the sexy version of the melody is what I'm singing with my voice, where you just need to fix that. Yeah, so we're gonna move on from that. Next one is Kesh. Kesh just doesn't want to get roasted. That's what he just told me. I can't roast though when it comes to big guys tracks. So you guys know what you're doing in terms of melody and stuff. I think it's more about like those little intricacies when it comes to you guys.
I wasted all of my time on you. On you. I wasted all of my time on you. On you. All of my time. 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 I wasted all of my time on you. Wasted all of my time, all of my time, all of my time, all of my time on you. All of my time, 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 all of my time. I wasted all of my time on you.
Got the bridge going. Yeah, so, you know, honestly, the idea is dope. I already expect that from you guys. It's like if I come into a stream and I show you guys my song, honestly, the idea is going to be dope because I already have that experience. But there are always little things, you know, that always we don't catch. Polar Bear said it best. I think the volume automation from the break to the drop difference is a little bit too much. The other thing, too, is the second pluck, like he was talking about, sounds too loose. So right now the song sounds loose, mainly because it's all stereo based. So I think the second plug, like Polar Bear said, needs to be in mono. So it's more in the center and it has a tighter feel, because mono's always going to have a tighter feel than stereo. Stereo always sounds loose, and it's very hard to get it to sound really nice and compact, like how mono sounds like. So I would mono that second plug, the nice little, you know, the very fast one, and I think that will do a lot of work. Second thing I didn't like was the vocals on the drop. I don't know, I kind of felt like it was a bit forced. Bridge sounds pretty good.
I wasted all of my time. I wasted my
Yeah, it's that and it also has like this panning effect left and right. So I think that kind of kills that vibe too, man. But other than that, it's a pretty cool track idea, and I like it. All right, next one is K-Juice. K-Juice, Bapes, follow DJ Bansa. I haven't heard this, so let's see. Dude, that was 7,777 follower. What's up, G? Fuck was that? Look, I'm a 7,777 follower. 77777.
I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. 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 I love it. You're such a fucking hoe.
God damn it, Raymond.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
time they asked you, you want sparkling or still? They try to act like you was drinking sparkling water before you came out here. You're such a fucking, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick.
I don't like that part there where he goes, "You're such a, I'm a sick go." I liked it. Like it changes a little bit too, a little bit too much.
Such a fucking, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick sparkling. Whoa. When the first time they asked you, you want sparkling or still? They try to act like you was drinking sparkling water before you came out here. You're such a fucking, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I like my dick stuck. I buy you a sick fuck. I buy you some new kicks. I get you that dip tuck. How you start a family, the condom slipped up. I'm a sick fuck. I'm inappropriate. I like to hear stories. I like.
I didn't like how it changed though really fast, but
That whole shit. I want to hear most shit. I like the whole shit. Send me some more stitches.
Such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. I love it.
shut the fuck. I ain't no hoe, nigga. I ain't no techno hoe.
I love it. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're fucking hoe, I love it. Your boyfriend is a dork, make love it. I just pulled up in the ghost, fuck that bitch. But you're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it.
It's such a simple song, and I agree with Polar Bear that the bass, I wasn't really digging the bass as much. It's wide, it's fucking loud, and then the vocals, you know, you have other songs, Cages, where your vocals just mesh a little bit better with the instrumental. Like I think one of the ones you have, which, you know, really was like kind of should have been like a reference, I think.
Hello, percolating, keep 'em waiting while you sitting there. This motherfucker thought the coochie had a padlock. You palm first, nigga, who you rolling with? Fuck that ice on your wrist, fuck your fine ass bitch.
Like the vocal, everything fits a lot better in those, and honestly here, it's probably just because of the bass you picked and how wide it is and all that it doesn't mesh well like that. But I know why you did it. You probably did it to make room for the vocals in the center of the mix.
You're such a fucking hoe, I love it.
Not bad though, honestly. It's just such a little thing, but good shit though. HIJO, you fucked out, you fucking cunt. I think we already heard your track, no? The HIJO Woods. You removed it, the Mala remix. Send it through, my dude. When you're house guy and you listen to techno for the first time, you'll get lost. I did this with Adam Bayer's Losing Your Mind. Yeah, that song is dope, dude. You're losing your mind. Hey, you. Oh, yeah, I had a Castles track.
With you, I'm alone. You're here, but never home. Banging on a faded memory. Wondering if
¿Quién es puto? I'll play finesse in a bit.
Banging on a faded memory. Banging on a faded memory. Without you, I can't breathe. All of the memories. I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night, and all I want is you here. But you're too busy. All I want is you near. You feel a million miles away.
I'm getting really tired of that piano, the guitar or whatever the fuck it is playing in the stereo, dude. Ugh.
You feel a million miles away. You feel a million miles away.
So your breakdown felt like it had a lot more body and a lot more to it than your drop, dude. Your drops you need to really get down on the mid lows on it, because the break sounded like it had more body than your drop. Here you go. That's a lot better right there. There's the body that you were missing, and you know it was just that's the only thing that the track was lacking on the first drop, is that body. Other than that, pretty cool, man. You're getting better and better. I'm glad you're still keeping up with production. You know, I had a few sessions with him a long ass time ago, and then I forgot why we stopped. I think he got a new job or something. But I'm glad you're still producing, dude. Keep it at it. It's always nice to see you guys still going with it. Again, I also didn't like that damn fucking guitar that we're playing for 1 fucking minute long. Other than that, pretty cool, man. Pretty fucking cool. All right, next one is a Mala remix. I gotta check Finesse Kid. Hold up too. Let me get that fucker on deck right now. Where'd he go? I swear, if you guys fucking ban Finesse Kid, I'm a fucking. Oh, I'm gonna unmod you, dude. Where the fuck is Finesse Kid at? Hold up. There he is, Jeremiah. I'm a regular kid. Please check my every month. Okay, I'll check yours too, Houdini, you fucker. Where the fuck is Finesse Kid at? Oh, there you go. My song is Finesse Gang. Okay. So, dude, I swear that's gonna be like something. I'm a sick fuck, I like the quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like the quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like the quick fuck. I like to keep that.
My conversation is cash money.
I really don't know what to think of this, and I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you why. You know, when I was making the Confessions Revolution Volume 3 pack, which a lot of you guys have gotten, about, I think I checked the sales on it. 150 producers have bought the pack within the last 3 days it came out. So that's a lot of support on that pack. You guys can do the math with it. But as I was making that pack, honestly, there was something I really didn't like about making it, was like the style that is coming in with the Matroda and you know, like that style where there's a lot of sounds going off, which is what you have on your drop. And honestly, like, yeah, it seems like you did, right? The thing about it that I just don't like that. I personally don't like it. Even though I put it in the pack, I personally don't like that style. So that side of me is going like, maybe there's just a bit too much shit happening. And we had this conversation in a previous stream, was Matroda makes dope ass shit, a lot of intricacy, you know, like a lot of those little things. But can you actually dance to it? So then people were saying, well, I think Matroda pleases producers more than the actual people that are going to be dancing to it. So, you know, that's my little thing on this thing. I like the idea. Honestly, I was vibing, but at the same time, I was like, man, this sounds like those fucking tracks I was referencing for that pack that I didn't really like that. Like, I wouldn't listen to them personally, because I wouldn't really know how to dance to them. I like it, you know, like it sounds like there's a lot of work put into it. It's just, again, it's about how danceable is it. But pretty dope. I liked it. You know, pretty good quality on the. Yeah, like the mix and the master are pretty dope, Ado. So I give you props on that. It's just the idea itself. Like, I'm being honest with you. Like, that's my feedback. I don't know if I would go for that, or maybe still have those still have that complexity, but not so much. Like, every single time you fucking have the bass, you have to do like, you know, that's the thing I didn't like, and I did it for some of the project files for this pack, and I just didn't. Being personally, I wouldn't do that. Like, I didn't vibe with it, but I was like, well, this is what the people want. So, complex, complexity. Pretty cool though, Ado. Pretty good. It's sounding really good. I like the quality of it. Dope shit, my dude. He is saying that only crackheads would love it and dance to it. Nah, it's not that. Again, I just don't know. I guess I like tech house a lot more. I like the mala stuff a little bit more too, where it's still very complex sounds, but it maintains, you know, very, like, it's not, but pretty cool, man. Ado, good shit on that, G. I mean, it's sounding pretty good in terms of power. If you like that, it's all you. By the way, how you guys send any thoughts on that sound making a comeback? I don't know. It just depends. Hold up. If it does come back, I'll probably make a pack on it. And honestly, it's going to be a really dope, because I'm going to have a reason to buy a 303. It's going to be dope. Goddamn. You know, as I was playing this, I was just thinking, still better than Healthy. You know, this song is better than some of the songs we got on here from serious producers. The quality of it. Man, skirts. Yo, and this was a fucking Skirt Nelson, teletubby@gmail.com. All right, I'm gonna put whatever his name was, Finesse Gang by Finesse Kid. Is that you? Finesse Gang? Taking a picture by the fucking arcade machine or what? Hold up. Finesse Kid, Finesse Gang. Finesse Gang, Finesse Gang, Finesse Gang. He makes joke of Allah Akbar. I know what that is, man. I used to laugh at those videos. Finesse Gang, Finesse Kid. I'll check some more in Finesse Kid. Homie, you ain't on it. I think it's nah, I can't find this fool, man. I think he's trolling me. Let me see who did. There you are. Sex. Oh, fuck! Honestly, it's not bad. And I'll be honest with you too. I really don't like your breakdown because you're making a house track, and then you're going with this very emotional, epic intro break. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. That you're making like a party tune, but the break doesn't sound like it. I'd rather have you go with like a more of a tension-filled break rather than a emotional break. Even a break where you have like a chant going from, I don't know, you know, you say you're from Iraq or Iran. I don't know where you're from, but I mean, if you guys have stuff like chants or things that you think sound cool, like you could have that with this playing. That would have been a lot better than having just like a sad breakdown and then coming back into that house drop. But again, you know, if you want to go with the emotional break, that's on you. I just feel like it will kill the vibe of your track if you do end up playing it like at a club or something. And then a good vocal will honestly bring it to life. I'm making fun. I don't know the language. I just know how it sounds like. Pretty cool though. I like the way the bass sounded. Good job on that. All right, next one we have. Here we go. I'm gonna play this, dude. I'm scared of this. So far, so good. Okay, just don't leave now. Now, if you want to be listened, have a unique look, like a tatted face or something, man.
Pussy nigga, I want your shit, so I'ma take it. All you lame niggas ain't doing shit, so I'ma make it. Smoking all these blunts with your bitch, she naked. Every nigga talking shit, they just hating. All these fake ass niggas money chasing, time wasting. I ain't praying. I'm a real nigga, it's called finesse. I got so much money that I'm making a mess. I swear to God that I feel like I'm blessed. Your girl hitting me up, I don't even wanna text. Hoes don't do really nothing but steal out of your sack. So I got smarter, not finesse, the kid got them racks. Smoking all these blunts, got me smelling like gas. Breaking everyone's neck when I walk in class. Ayy, real niggas always got a fucking strap. Pussy niggas always step the fuck back. Finesse gang, you already know. Pretty soon I'ma have my own shows. I'm gonna be falling in love with these hoes. If you confessing pussy nigga, you must be stressing. Let me teach you a fucking lesson. Receive the end of the Smith & Wesson. Pussy nigga, there is no blessing. Pussy nigga, get the fuck out my face, ayy. Pussy nigga, the fuck out my face, ayy. Pussy nigga, the fuck out my face, ayy. Ayy. Fuck out my face. What you gonna do when I pull up on you, on your block? Now you steady talking to my fucking Glock. And I got your girl sucking on my cock. If I see you blue, sucking on my cock. If I see
You gotta use the dot.
you blue, I'ma have to shoot a cop. Hey, a nigga so smooth that I feel like sway. And I pray pussy niggas got nothing to say. So I'ma let it spray with this baby AK. And if you on my team, finesse is the way. If you slow that nigga down, you ain't part of this race. And no nigga pussy, get the fuck out all these bastards. You don't wanna do it. Hey.
You know, I'm not like a rapper or anything, so I can't really comment on the lyrics. I mean, honestly, I liked the lyrics at first when he was talking about guys chasing money and all that. But then when he started getting into like the standard shit we already know, like, you know, have your bitch suck my dick or fucking your bitch, stuff like that. You lost me. You lost me there. That's when it kind of started going downhill in terms of the rap. For me, again, I'm not a rapper or anything. That's just my personal opinion on it, which a lot of people rap. The beat, however, is actually really good. I thought the beat wasn't that bad. I thought the beat was dope. Whoever mixed your vocals, though, did a bad job. So you really, I don't know if you guys were going for a lo-fi feel on this shit or what, but the vocals needed to be a lot more, like, they needed to be way better mixed. I don't know what happened there with the rap vocals. They could missing high end and all that good stuff on it. So again, I don't know if you were going for the lo-fi feel, but all I have to say,
Sucking on my cock. I see you blue. If I see you blue.
Alright, we're gonna move on from that, man. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, in all honesty. See, who the fuck was Artifact? He's like, hey, I sent you a sick ass song with like slap. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Sample this into dubstep. I don't know what I think about this. This is too experimental. Yo, honestly, the mix isn't really that bad on this. Just the funny thing, it just sounds very experimental. So without any like visual content to go with this, I don't know what I can say about it. I don't know what to think of that. Hey, fucking assholes on stream probably going, hey, what's up? Anyways, let's see this. I think this is going to be the last one I'm going to play, guys. This is a psytrance one. I'm hoping it's good psytrance, though.
Great. Energy.
So far, so good. Sounds pretty good, dude. Just read Polar Bear's comment. I already gave up on giving feedback because every time Polar Bear comments, it's like, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Fuck you. Sidechains is pretty cool, dude. I like sidechains. The thing about it, though, I really don't like is that the fan base for sidechains are very purist about it. They're very purist. Like, if you try to be different, if you try to do anything different, they execute you on the cross, man. You know, they fucking I buy you. I like a bad. So, but yeah, I like this, dude. I was listening to it. Honestly, I thought it sounded pretty cool. You know, I was gonna give feedback, but Polar Bear left that comment. I think that is pretty spot on what I was gonna say. But at the same time, I was gonna say something along the lines of like, wow, that was really nice to listen to. And even though those things really bother me, it wasn't to that extent where I'm gonna fucking say your track sucks because of it. So I'm gonna do it a little slurp on it. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and then the trans thing is just very purist. So you try different things and they get mad about it. But at the same time, I mean, if you can ignore the haters and do something different with it, that all power to you, man. You keep saying that a Akbar word, YouTube is gonna ban your channel. Hey, I'm not. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here because I have some stuff to get done with family today. It's my dad's birthday weekend, so that's why, you know, I haven't really been making videos. I've been chilling with him a bit. But tomorrow I'm gonna start making videos again, and it's gonna be G House for a good while. And I think the next genre I really want to get into is hardstyle. I'm really liking hardstyle right now, especially with Sub-Zero projects. So I really have to put in a lot of research into that genre if I'm going to start making tutorials for it. Because I think like Psytrance, the hardstyle crew is also a very purist, a very elitist set of producers and guys. Don't know why. So I got to prepare myself for all that ass fucking I'm going to get in the comments from them. So I have to research a lot and practice. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, someone said I should do raw style, but I'm like, nah, I think I'm going to go into hard style. I really like that Sub-Zero project stuff, Headhunter's new stuff, and Showtek's getting into it too. So it might be a good way to go and add more variety to the packs. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. Why can I not pay? I get an error. Apologies, man. But I'm gonna head out, guys. You know, again, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Hopefully, you know, you guys have fun like I have fun on these live streams. And again, you know, keep making music, keep having fun. And I'll catch you guys on Thursday. That's when we have another live stream, okay? Peace out. Take care.